It's October 16th. Just had a nice cold front come through. Average highs and lows have dropped a good 15 degrees. I'm actually hunting the same stand this evening that I did this morning. It's a good low impact spot. This morning I had 3 does come in literally right underneath the stand. All 3 gave me shot opportunities if I was in the doe shooting business, but there's no doe shooting until late season at this point, and I already have 1 doe in the freezer, so not interested in that. Got a really good wind tonight for deer coming off of my farm, possibly going over to feed on the neighbor. He's got some type of food plot just east of me here. Not sure exactly what it is, maybe alfalfa. Not such a good wind for deer coming from my neighbor onto me, but I'm literally as far from my food plots as I can possibly be, so it's a little risky. I could potentially educate a deer or 2, but at this point I'm not going to worry about it too much. I had some blurry pictures of a pretty nice buck in here using my water hole, hitting my mock scrape right at the edge of shooting light in the last couple weeks. Not 100% sure if he's a shooter, but possibly. So hoping to get a closer look at him, and also have the big 11 point, which I've pretty well determined is a deer I need to pass. I'm pretty sure he's a 3.5-year-old. He's probably pushing 160, so it's going to be tough. But I really need to pass him and just pray that the neighbors don't shoot him, or he'll stay on me during daylight and not expose himself to the neighbors. But at this point, I have no control over that. So it's a great evening to be in a tree stand, and I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy it. So we'll see what happens. Alright, it's October 17th. That hunt last night at the backyard stand, call it that because it's basically right behind the house. But a lot of does. That evening hunt, I probably had 4 or 5 literally right under my stand. 8 or 10 total does. And I think there was a spiker and a button buck in there, but feel really good about that spot. I think it's going to be a really good transition spot and a good place to catch a buck cruising here in the next couple weeks. But I'm taking an opportunity with a south wind to grab a couple SD cards and just see what's been coming through here the last 3 or 4 days. And I'm gonna slip out there and take a peek at my food plot just for curiosity. I can kind of see from a distance that it's looking really good and green, but I want to look at it a little closer, so I'll show you that real quick. Everything you see here is food. All those beans will stay. Beans, peas, and oats, rye, brassica. Oh my goodness! And these beans have, you probably can't see it, but there's rye and radish in there. You can see a nice green carpet all in those beans. There's a tremendous amount of food right here. Well, as you can see there, that food plot is amazing. That brassica, yeah, I did do a partial replant on part of it and almost a total replant on the brassica. And I had the video about the irrigation. So I'm hoping that I will have food plots when maybe some won't. Or maybe some have got pitiful food plots, which is what I thought I was going to end up with. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. I'm going to stay off of those as far as hunting them, probably until we get, pretty good into November. Next hunt for me is going to be next weekend. Little food, cold front coming in. And looks like 23rd, 24th will be my next hunt. So I'll keep it updated.